Hello guys, welcome back to Ramz tutorial. Remember my dear students, we're going to discuss today about multiplying and dividing decimals. What is multiplying and dividing decimals? Remember my dear students, when you say multiplying and dividing decimals, just like you multiply the whole numbers and you divide the whole numbers, just like that. But remember, in the next 7 years before your students, my students graduate from high school, how many times will these students use a computer, work with a calculator, solve problems involving money, or use medical and scientific information? Multiplying and dividing decimals will often be involved with all of these activities. It is important that every students have a solid understanding of these operations. That's why you have to watch these, my dear viewers, in order for further explain with you thoroughly about this topic. Once again, welcome back to Ramz tutorial. Hello guys. Hello my dear students. Welcome to Ramz tutorial. Today guys, we're going to discuss about multiplying and dividing decimals. What is multiplying and dividing decimals? Before we proceed, remember my dear viewers that in the next 7 years before my students or your students graduate from high school, how many times will these students use a computer, work with a calculator, solve problems involving money, or use medical and scientific information? Multiplying and dividing decimals will often be involved with all of these activities. It is important that students have a solid understanding of these operations. Here are the following guidelines to you, my dear viewers. Remember that in multiplying and dividing decimals, first multiply and divide decimals like whole numbers. There must be the same number of decimal places in the product as there are in the factors. The third is that write the decimal point in the quotient directly. Quotient means the answer above the decimal point in the dividend. The dividend class, I'm going to show you what is quotient and dividend. That is part of division. Here we go. Let's have first our example in multiplying and dividing with decimals. Here we go. Let's start with multiply. In multiplying decimals, we have 0.1 times 8. We have first here 1 decimal. Here no decimal. Okay, no decimal place, and here the first one is 1 decimal place. Therefore 1 plus 0 is 1. So let's start multiplying. 1 times 8, the answer is 8. 0 times 8 is 0. So therefore our answer now is, or the product is 0.8. This will be the answer class. Okay, there is only 1 decimal. Another is division or dividing decimal. So we have first here, this is what we call the dividend. Okay, the dividend. This one is the divisor. And this one is the quotient, or what we call the answer. To get 0.1 class, you are going to divide first 8. Okay, this one is our what we call divisor to dividend. Okay, so 0 divided 8 is 0. So let's count first, move to second. 8 divided 8 is 1. 1 times 8 is 8. Let's continue, my dear viewers. Then subtract. 8 minus 8 is 0. That's why our quotient is 0.1. That is part of division. So again, class, so multiply and divide decimal just like whole numbers. Okay, so you're going to count first the decimal places. How many decimal places are there? If it is 2 or 1. If it's none, so that's 0. let's have first, we're going to try this challenge. That means to say, my dear viewers or my dear students, challenge is our motivation process wherein every students we were going to give their challenge in order to answer it perfectly. But we are going to discuss it thoroughly. Let's answer first. When we said find the product, that means to say we are going to multiply it. Given the questions, number one, 1.20 times 4. So we have the multiplicand and the multiplier, which is 4. Let's start. Please follow, guys. 0 times 4. So the answer is 0. Next, 2 times 4. The answer is 8. Remember, my dear viewers, just follow. Next, 1 times 4. The answer is 4. Let's count first. 1, 2. 1, 2. Put the decimal places. That's easy, right, my dear viewers? Please follow, guys. That's our answer for number 1. 1.20 times 4. The answer is 4.80. This will be our answer. Okay. Number 2. 3.4 times 2. Let's multiply first the first digit, which is 4, to our multiplier, which is 2. 4 times 2, we have, note class, you have to memorize the multiplication table so that it's easy for you to answer. Multiplying number. Next, 3 times 2. The answer is 6. Just copy, class, the decimal point. So it's only one place. So our answer is 6.8. This will be our answer for number 2. Next, number 3. 3 times 3, we have 9. 6 times 3, we have 18. Okay, therefore, class, we're going to copy first here 1. So that's our decimal places. The answer is 18.9. There's just only one decimal place. So we're going to write her answer. Okay, this will be the product. 4. 2 times 4, we have 8. 4 times 4, we have 16. So copy the decimal places here, then put a box to emphasize our answer. This will be our product for number 4. Did you get, my dear viewers? Let's proceed to the next number. Okay, here. Okay, so that was part A. It's 1 to 4. Next, letter B, give the quotient that is 1 to 5. Okay, next, here we go. Give the quotient. That means to say, my dear viewers, you are going to divide when we see it quotient. Quotient means is the answer of the given equations. Let us solve first number 1. The given equation is 6.2 divide 2. Remember, 6.2 is our dividend, 2 is our divisor. Okay, class? Let's start dividing. The dividend is 6, divide our divisor, which is 2. Remember, when you divide, the divisor must be greater than the dividend rather must be greater than the divisor. Let's start. Divided. 6 divide 2. The answer is 3. Next step, class. Multiply that. 3 times 2. The answer is 6. Okay, which we are going to subtract it. 6 minus 6. The answer is 0. I'm going to put 0 here. Then bring down the decimal places. We are going to next bring down the next number being divided. 2 divide 2, my dear viewers, the answer is 1. And don't forget to write the decimal places. 1 times 2, the answer is 2. Subtract 0. So therefore, our answer for number 1 is the quotient is 3.1. Next, number 2. Questions is 9.3 divide 3. So our divisor is 3, dividend is 9.3. Let's start with 9, just like multiplying whole numbers. Same with division. 9 divide 3. How many 3 in 9? So we are going to write here The answer should be top clause. So 3 times 3, the answer is 9. Subtract it. So the answer is 0. You can write 0 or X. Next, bring down 3, which is the next number being divided, to the divisor, which is 3 class. Look at the arrow. We're going to divide. 3 divided by 3, the answer is 1. 1 times 3 class, so let's continue. 3, subtract it, that is 0. Therefore, our answer is 3.1. Okay, next, number 3. 8.4 divide 4. Divisor is 4. Okay, let's divide first with our dividend. 8 divide 4. We're going to answer here. Big number 2. So multiply that class. 2 times 4. We're going to write here 8. Then subtract. That is 0. So copy the decimal point and bring down 4. Then divide it. Then we're going to write here 1. 1 times 4 is 4. Then subtract it 0. So therefore is 2.1. Next number 4. 8.8 divide 8. 8 divided by 8 class, the answer is 1. 1 times 8, so the answer is 8. Subtract 0. Bring down 8. Divide 8. So that is 1 times 8 is 8. Subtract is 0. Therefore, our answer is 1.1. 5. 9.6 divide 3. 9 divided by 3, the answer is 3. 3 times 3 class, the answer is 9. Subtract it. 0. So bring down. Okay, 6, the next number being divide. 6 divide 3 class, the answer is 2. 2 times 3, the answer is 6. Okay, we're going to subtract 0. Therefore, our answer is 3.2. Next problem. Okay, another motivation. Answer each problem. So let's have first division and multiplication. Let's start with multiplication. 3 times 3, the answer is 9. 2 times 3, the answer is 6. Okay, therefore, class, our product is 6.9. That will be our answer. Number 2, 8.2 times 4. Multiplied 2 times 4, the answer is 8. 8 times 4, the answer is 32. Okay, this will be our answer. Next, 3 times 3, the answer is 9. 5 times 3, the answer is 15. Okay, this will be our answer. 4. 6.2 times 3. 2 times 3, we're going to write here 6. 6 times 3, we're going to write here 18. Okay, this will be our product. Next, number 5. 3.3 times 3. 3 times 3, so we have 9. Please follow, guys. 3 times 3, we have 9. So therefore, our answer is 9.9. Okay? Next class is division process. Okay, division. Given equation 14.7, divide 7 class. So we start with 14 divide 7. Okay, how many 7 in 14? We're going to write here 2. Then multiply class. 2 times 7. So the answer is 14. Subtract it 0. So bring down the next number 7, like that. Okay. Next class, we're going to divide 7 divided by 7 to our divisor. So we're going to write here 1. Continue class, multiplied. 7 minus. So this will be our quotient. Okay. That's our answer for number 6. That is how you're going to divide class, just like all numbers. 7. 8.80 divide 8. So start with 8 divided by 8. The answer class is 1. multiplied, we just copy there 8, subtract, that's 0, bring down 8 here, divide, so we're going to write 1, 1 times 8 is 8, subtract, that is 0, so bring down 0 here, so we are going to add, so the answer is 1.10 is our quotient. Next, 8. 9.3 divide 3. So we're going to divide 9, divide 3. The answer, class, is 3. Times 3, the answer is 9. Subtract it, that is 0. Bring down the next number being divided, which is 3. Divide 3, so we have 1. 1 times 3, the answer is 3. Subtract it, so that's 0. So we're going to emphasize our answer, 3.1. Next, 8.4. Divide 2. 8 divided by 2, the answer is 4. 4 times 2, the answer is 8. So we're going to write 0. Next, bring down 4. Okay, next divide 4 divided by 2. So we're going to write here 2. 2 times 2, 4. Next, number 10. 6 divided by 2. So we have 3. 3 times 2, so we have 6. Subtract it, that is 0. So bring down next number, which is 4. Then divide it, class. Step by step, class. 4 divide 2, so we're going to write here 2. 2 times 2, so we have here 4. Subtract it, that is 0. So therefore, the answer is 3.2. Again, number 10, our answer is 3.2. So remember, keep on decimal, please. Count it properly. 4.2 for number 9. 8, 3.1. 7, 1.10. 6, 2.1. For product for number 1, 6.9. 32.8 number 2. 3, 15.9. 4, 18.6. 5, 9.9. Here for letter B, 3.2, 5, 4, 1.1, 3, 2.1, 2, 3.1, 1, 3.1. For our A class, so it's 1 to 4. So you can write also another example if you want, class. So 16.8, 18.9, answer, 6.8, and 4.80. This will be our what you call multiplying and dividing decimals topic, my dear viewers. Again, remember that multiply and divide decimal just like whole numbers. There must be the same number of decimal places in the product as there are in the factors. You are going to write the decimal point in the quotient directly above the decimal point in the dividend. Hope, my dear viewers, my dear students, you really understand our topic today about multiplying and dividing decimals. Okay, if you have any questions or suggestions, please do subscribe to Ramz Tutorial Educational Channel. Like, share, and subscribe. Remember, my dear viewers, multiplying and dividing decimals will often be involved with all of these activities. That's why it is important that students have a solid understanding of these operations. Once again, thank you for watching and continue subscribing to Ramz Tutorial Educational Channel. Bye-bye and thank you guys for watching Ramz Tutorial Educational.